Hey, out there in TV land. This is FrostWolf. If you can hear me, this is FrostWolf. Coming to you live from Connecticut, of course. Not me, but this is what it is. This is what the business is today. I'm bringing you a little aggression relief. You know, if you don't play too many fighting games, I'm gonna suggest a fighting game to you today. Today I'm gonna suggest to you a game called Dead or Alive. Dead or Alive has been one of the games that has transitioned through history. If you know your history as gamers, it has actually transitioned from Sega Saturn, I believe. Was it Sega Saturn? Or no, I'm thinking of Soul Calibur. Soul Calibur has transitioned as well. That is another great fighting game. But yes, Dead or Alive has transitioned through time and has become one of a very select few favorites of fighting games. I don't know if they still do tournaments with this, but yeah, this game is one of the good games, I can say. And yeah, that's my boy. My boy is trying to get me to play Tom Clancy's um Division, but I'm not gonna play Tom Clancy's Division at the moment because I'm no in the middle of playing. I'm in the middle of actually playing my game, which is Dead or Alive. No, I haven't. Be right back, folks. Very resident, not careful, and not cleaning after themselves, making sure that they are very tidy. Um, yes, my girlfriend just updated me. I'm sorry, I took a couple of seconds, folks, but yes, this is a update. If you guys haven't noticed, I'm in Connecticut at the moment, and the virus has reached a all-time high in Connecticut, where it is the number of 1,900 and some change. So yeah, it is very serious. So if indeed at any point in time when you start watching this video, you get into this video, please, if you are in Connecticut, do your best, as well as do yourself, your family, friends, neighbors, do yourself a favor. Please, please try to stay safe, stay off the streets, try to just do what is only essential to your family. You know, you don't have to go anywhere outside of your norm. That is the best suggested, bless you, that is the best suggested idea. And, you know, just in the midst of this complete epidemic, um, yeah, folks, you know, just taking another couple of seconds. Do your due diligence, you know, not just to your family, but to your fellow neighbor as well. Like, you know, if you're not feeling well, stay home. If you know, only travel if you must, you know, they only have essential workers working at this moment. So, you know, if you don't feel you're essential, meaning in need to travel, please do your city, your family, your friends, your neighbors a due diligence and stay home. try to stay home as much as possible. If it's a necessary need to travel, try to stay home as much as possible. You know, I mean, we don't necessarily know how deep it's traveling, as in, is it really airborne? Is it, we don't actually know. But at the very moment, it is very, very serious. So folks, do your due diligence, not just for your family, as I said, do it for your friends, do it for everybody that you know, because this is very serious. It's claiming people, like, no lie. It is really serious, and people are not, I don't want to say people are not being careful enough, but people are not paying attention to their whereabouts and what they're doing. I'm not saying that, I am going around being, anti-germ, super free, I'm just being very, very careful most of the time. Every time I touch something outside of my norm, it is with a glove on, and I make sure that, when I do touch something out of the norm, I don't touch my face, I don't touch my body in any way, shape, or form, not even to rub my skin if I have an itch, nothing. You understand what I'm saying? I will remove the glove, hit myself with some antibacterial and or, Purell, whatever the case may be, and, try to diffuse the pollinating germ that is plaguing us right now. This is crazy. And I say pollinating because it's growing. Like it's growing not just as a virus, it's growing as a, epidemic to society, and it's not just a, epidemic, it's a crisis at the moment. We are dealing with a virus that, it's crazy, because if you think about it, through history, we've had viruses that have had attacked us in multiple ways. We had a virus that I believe attacked us and crashed our stock market years ago, and we've been affected by viruses, not just physically, mentally, emotionally. We've actually been affected by viruses financially as well. There are a lot of fathers that are cooks, by trade, own businesses that are out of work. They're home. They have no work. It's a very, very serious epidemic, and it's honestly something that, as human beings, collectively, we need to come together and stand with each other as a collective whole, meaning not physically, because of course the CDC has given us a very strict rule of stand 6 feet. Now please, I am not a mean person. I will tell you 100% honestly, I think you're standing a little too close. I don't want to feel like I'm in violation of CDC. I don't want you to feel like you're in violation of CDC. I don't want to have any type of trouble explaining or not explaining to the person that I may come in too close a proximity of. You understand what I'm saying? But either way, just a warning to you people. Try to stay safe, please. You know, this is something that we don't want to keep spreading. China did a very serious, and it was very serious, but at the same time they did something that maybe the United States may need to do, because this germ, this virus, it keeps growing and spreading, and people are not being too careful. They're not, because China was able to defeat the virus within 14 days. Now maybe, you know, the United States may need to take that into consideration and actually shut down the entire state for 14 months, but I meant 14 days, excuse me. Maybe that's a very necessary need. Just go anywhere, I mean, a state needs to run in some type of way, shape, or form. You get what I'm saying? These essential workers are essential in certain ways, like gas station attendants, um, grocery stores. These places are very much essential, but at the same time, I don't know who these people are that are traveling, that are still traveling, that are traveling with this virus and not, they need to very much be careful, and don't be very ignorant to the fact that the CDC is not just telling us because of the fact that they want us to segregate ourselves as races. They want us to actually be careful. These are very much strong rules that would keep us safe. But I'm not going to make that a whole segment. What I'm going to do is actually get back into bringing live. So give me 2 seconds and we will get to the whoopin'. It is very serious, folks. Very serious. Very, very, very serious. It is more serious than your wife getting pregnant in her 40s. You'd be like, oh my God. It is direly serious that you people take it into very strong consideration and not be inconsiderate of people around you, as well as your family, as well as I said, It's not to start a craze. It's not to start a uproar. We have no idea what is going on at the very moment. We are just trying to contain the situation. I say we because if the corporate folks, as you would say, Congress, um, they take off their suits or whatever the case may be, you get rid of their money, their homes. They are regular, average Joe Schmoes like us. They just put themselves in positions that a lot of us, probably most likely physically and mentally, can't take. But at the same time, I don't condone them lying to the public either. We got a lot of stories popping out about it being, something that they developed 10, like not even 10, excuse me, I was about to say 10. About 2 years ago, they developed this whole situation about Corona, and then all of a sudden now we are being plagued by this virus, and I want to take another couple of seconds on that just to say that, we are spending a lot of tax-paying money. A lot of tax-paying money. Now, these people should And I say these people as in these people that are hired for these secret projects that are being conducted within the government, outside and in. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not saying that there's any proof. I'm not saying I have any proof. And I'm not trying to say I'm a conspiracy theorist. I know from what I know, from what history has shown us, that scientists have been working in labs within our governments to create these viruses. You understand? Just take a second to, draw that in. Working for the government, creating viruses. Now, this is something that the government should actually take into consideration at this very moment in time. Stop and cease all non-organic production, meaning anything that is not organic. Stop production on. These viruses are not necessarily something that are, naturally made. Most of these viruses are man-made. Maybe this is a very drastic and strong sign to man. Stop tampering with nature. Take it for what you will. Maybe this is a very strong sign saying to all governments, stop tampering with nature. You don't know what you're doing. You can't even fathom how fast a drastic change you can cause the world to be in. This is a understanding for all families, because you very well may have your family safe in some way, shape, or form, but you got to understand that you working in these labs and creating these viruses, your family is 99.9% unsafe. They are outside in the field, as well as you are in these hazmated suits indoors. Your wife may be a teacher. Your son may be going to college. Your son may be, in elementary school, very much exposed to these environments that you are creating, these experiments that you test in labs and then necessarily be put away because you're told to. This is a very drastic step. I would say almost as if nature is calling out to you and saying, stop playing in my field. But, as I said, I just wanted to take a couple of seconds to just, put that out there that, everybody's blaming the government. Yes, very much so. We are completely unaware. And maybe the government does have something to do with it. Maybe the government doesn't. But at the same time, we all know collectively as humans that the government is doing experiments. Whether they are deemed worthy or not worthy, we have no idea. We're not there signing paperwork. We're not there in the actual labs. But as I said, this is a very, very strong knockout punch. So whatever it is, this is a very strong sign. Stop playing. Stop. But we will get it on in this segment, as I promised. Dead or alive. This character right here is Jan Lee. One of my favorite characters. I mean, I didn't like him at first because he used to be a character my rival used to. I say my rival because we're old time friends, but at the same time, you know, we're good buddies. His name is Alton Sanders, one of the best players I've ever played against, actually playing in Dead or Alive. Maybe I haven't traveled far or wide, but I can say he's played in tournaments and he's played other people in tournaments as well. And I can honestly say he's quite nasty. Like, I myself can say I actually learned how to play Dead or Alive through him. Me, my cousin Jose, Cologne, my boy Rashi, God rest his soul. You know, I'll shout my boy out again one more time. His name is Rashi. Very good player. Awesome, fucking awesome. Like, awesome guy. Incredible illustrator. Incredible illustrator. Like, that man can draw his ass off. Like, he can draw you a dream world within a dream world. And still have time to be a regular man. You know, God rest his soul. It was really tragic how he, you know, how he passed. And I wanted to say that again, you know, that was a very long time friend of mine. You know, we all, you know, became separated after years of being around each other, you know, as kids. But Rashi, Jabbar, Marcos. Yeah, I shouted Marcos out too. Marcos was one of the people that we actually played Dead or Alive with as well. His older brother, I think his older brother, Marcos' older brother's name is Freddie. And his second oldest brother, God rest his soul, is Cool Guy. Like, awesome guy, God rest his soul. I'll shout him out too. Marcos' brother, you know, we all, like, it was a very, very small collective group of, like, I would say 10, maybe 15 kids. You know, we all would get together. I don't want to say we were geeks, but we grew up in Connecticut playing not Grand Theft Auto, but playing multiple games throughout the years, multiple games. But this was one of them. And, you know, all credit is where credit is due. You know, these guys, I've played with over the years, and you know, I'm just getting back into playing Dead or Alive now. But these guys were nice. Like, these guys were really nice. Alton Sanders could sit there and literally, you know, maybe I wasn't that good of a player then, but he could literally whoop you with one hand on the controller and be drinking soda and eating a sandwich. It's just disrespectful. Like, you know. And it was just an understanding. But also, you know, my people's out there in TV land, I told my boy Blake that I was gonna post this and put this up. So I'm not sure if my microphone is clear enough for you to hear me. But yeah, shout out to Blake as well. This is a video for people that play online or whatever the case may be. Good games that, you know, you could actually play and, you know, enjoy. I, for one, enjoyed this game very much. I mean, as you can see, it's not like, you know, I'm doing one of them tutorial videos or I'm doing a video and showing you where, you know, I'm the nicest player. Like, as you can see, the computer's giving me a hand real quick, but still beating that ass. You know. Now he giving me the hand. Correction. He was giving me the hand. And then I just finished them all.
Knock yourself out.
Huh.
Get ready, fight.
I know, you see, I'm getting whooped on right now, but that's just another character that I'm playing against. I wasn't even really playing, I was grabbing something. I know Alton would probably see this and be like, you're a disgrace. You're sitting there getting whooped right now. But I'm actually not really so much getting whooped. I'm still trying to, like, you know, get the gist of the controlling again. Yeah. But yeah. You know, as I brought to the beginning before, you know, just be careful out there. In the game world, you know. There's no corona, but I'm gonna whoop this bitch because she's more than 60. This is actually one of Alton's favorite characters. Both of them actually, Lee and Ayane. Very fast, very high-paced character. Like, if you don't know what you're doing, she will 1,000 half punch you to death. As you can see, I got whooped in that match. But it's about to be over in a couple seconds.
Get ready, fight.
Actually start playing like I know how to play. Ooh, caught me. Oh. Damn it.
Get ready, fight!
We're just gonna stop all that right now. Stop all that right now.
Who do you think I am?
Don't get too worked up.
Get ready, fight!
Don't get too worked up.
Get ready, fight!
That'll be the last time you guys see me lose.
Get ready, fight!
Oh shit. First time I've ever seen that before. Got it.
Get ready, fight!
These fists have never let me down in a fight.
These fists have never let you down in a fight. What?
Let's
But
move.
just to show you just a brief preview of, you know, the hand-to-hand combat. Going back to character select and I had a previous score up here, but I'm about to change that because my concentration is greater
Good
now
luck.
than it was a few minutes
Let's
ago.
go.
Get ready,
I'm
fight!
about to show you. Alright, that was enough.
Get ready, fight!
Oh, oops. Wish. Go away. Go away. Go away. Oh yeah. And back to the music. Hold on a second. Here we go. Like Malcolm. 40 on me. I don't want nobody next to me. Never check
My
me.
instincts lead me to victory. This won't take long. No one can stop me. That's how a fight feels.
Come and fight.
No one can stop me.
The fucking
One strike.
There we go. Yeah, you check him. Body ahead and back of him. Pack his gun. In the back of him. Get in the back of him. I don't want nobody next to me.
That's how a fight feels.
In the back
The
of him.
hatch. Let's go.
Get ready, fight!
Girl looks so good, but her mind is not ready. Girl looks so good, but her mind is not ready. And make you the lady. Because it was tight too. You know what I do. I'm so good, but the mind is not ready.
One strike.
God damn, I need to leave. That you was tight to. Wife, you wanna stop with the thoughts. Hey. Hey. Like you said. Punch her right in the face. Yeah, happening. So, let me grab it. Let's do the thing.
That's
What
what
I
my
do, I'll dodge it with the thumb.
No one can stop me.
I'm facing myself. Straight deep. Whoop your ass.
One strike. No one can stop me.
How dare you try to get ready to drop kick me. Try that stupid shit again. Oh. This actually counted. 3 times. Stop all that. Play your last time. Got it. Oh.
My instincts lead me to victory.
Bow, bow. 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 JD is crazy. Excuse me. Yeah, excuse me very much. And dance through. Yeah, cause I'm, huh? What you say? I'm trying to find my video that I'm posting right now. Maybe other niggas will be able to see the show. Yeah, man. But yep, there go the beats. Want the money. Well, thank you for watching this video. I'm not sure if anybody's going to be watching it, but thank you for watching this video. Put your likes, put your dislikes, comments at the bottom of the video. And if you like, subscribe. Let me know how you feel. This is FrostWolf coming to you from Connecticut. Stay safe out there with that corona. And see you later, viewers.